Hello and a warm welcome to the program. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Our focus is on the South today, but first, our top story. 3 Nigerians have been deported from the United States of America after being charged with various crimes in the country. Sources connected to the matter say their deportation is in connection with a decision by the United States government to deport at least 3,000 Nigerians who have been involved in various crimes. The deportees, who arrived this morning on a Delta Airlines flight at the Mohammed Murtala International Airport, Lagos, just before 9 a.m., were received by officials from different Nigerian government agencies. The United States government under the Trump administration intends to have more deportations in line with its policy of streamlining migration in the country. A major political endorsement has emerged from Cross River State as leaders and members of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in the Central Senatorial District have thrown their weight behind President Bola Tinubu and Governor Bassirou II for a second term in office ahead of the 2027 general elections. The endorsement came during a stakeholders rally organized by the Central Progressive Initiative in collaboration with the APC leadership. The event, held at the Com Township Stadium, attracted prominent political figures across the district, all expressing confidence in the performance of both leaders.
It's a show of unity and political resolve as leaders, stakeholders and members of the All Progressives Congress from Cross River Central converge on ICOM to endorse President Bola Tinubu and Governor Bassirou II for a second term in 2027. The message is unmistakable. The district is backing continuity in governance. According to the speakers at the event, there is no vacancy in 2027 because good leadership, they say, must be sustained.
Together, the president and our governor share similarities which are unquestionable. In terms of their political antecedents, in terms of their past, they have a past political antecedent that is unmatched. You can't match it. In terms of the records of their previous offices. And for about 2 years now, because we admit them, they have more than proved that. And for the people of the Central Senatorial District, we have no choice but to be part of what is going on.
Bassirou II and his deputy, Dr. Peter, Right Honorable Dr. Peter Ode, and our own president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and his vice senator, Shetima. All senators, governor, senator, be given a second term mandate come 2027.
Speaking on behalf of the commissioners, Erasmus Ekpang praised the achievements of both the president and the governor, reaffirming the Central District's support.
We commissioners from the Central Senatorial District hereby endorse Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for 2027 and the Vice President. At the same time, our own sweet prince, father to all of us, Senator Apostle Prince Bassirou II and Right Honorable Peter Agbe, Deputy Governor of Cross River State for a second time. I so move.
Also lending his voice, Speaker of the 10th Assembly, Right Honorable Elvert Ayambem, emphasizes the progress and stability under the current leadership.
We want to say that the reward for hard work is more work. As a people, we say a very big thank you to Their Excellencies, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, alongside our dear own Governor of Cross River State, for their sterling performances so far, as an incentive for good performance.
The highlight of the day comes when former Governor Clement Abri led a voice vote which drew unanimous support, signaling a united political front across the Central Senatorial District.
Those in favor of this motion, say aye. Those against say nay. The motion is carried. The ayes have it.
From the Ikom Township Stadium, the message is loud and clear. Cross River Central stands firmly behind Tinubu and Otu ahead of the 2027 elections.
Meanwhile, in Edo State, Governor Monday Okwebolo has rallied the support of South-South monarchs for the president's re-election bid. During a meeting with the South-South Monarchs Forum at the Government House in Benin City, the Edo State capital, Governor Okwebolo appealed to the traditional rulers to support President Tinubu's initiative, citing his efforts to revive the economy, tackle insecurity, and increase revenue allocation for the state. The Vice Chairman of the South-South Monarchs Forum, His Royal Majesty Felix Mujakwero, pledged the forum's support for the re-election bid.
Most of these problems we have in this country, they are coming from home. There are issues you see foreigners coming into your community. You don't know them. You need to call to find out who are they, what are they looking for. Report to the appropriate authorities so that we'll know how to monitor those people. With this, all this insecurity will reduce drastically because I know that the traditional ruler really, for me, have a major role to play when it comes to community policing. They have their boys, they have their women, they can easily get information. Somebody going to farm and is not coming back, the first person to be alerted is the traditional rulers. This way, if we are beginning to get information as quickly as possible, then we will know how to rescue and how to arrest such situations. So this area of insecurity are area that I'm actually really begging the traditional ruler to cooperate with government so that we can move this country forward. Then the second one is unity among the traditional rulers and government. I am begging that the southern traditional rulers should wake up. Let us start speaking with one voice.
As a forum, we are pleased with Your Excellency frontal repositioning of governance. We have from the onset shown unequivocally to all Edolites that your administration will not condone anti-progressive rhetorics. We wish to encourage you to progress in that spirit and not to be deterred. We also salute your courage and resilience in the fight against insecurity in all ramifications. Your Excellency's choice of action are well articulated and are receiving the widest public support.
Staying in Edo, the state government has reiterated its commitment to improve the education sector with consistent focus on infrastructure upgrade, teacher quality enhancement, and creation of a conducive environment for learning. The Commissioner for Education, Mr. Padi Yamu, disclosed this during the inspection of the renovated Army Day Secondary School, Lucky Way, Ipoba Hill, Benin City. He recalled that the renovation is a promise kept, as the Governor, Monday Okwebolo, had vowed to upgrade the facility.
Our reaction is positive. We are happy. We've seen the transformation, and we all love it. Because before now, Army Day was not like this. As you came now, you cannot enter Army Day. Everywhere will be sticking. But now we have a different outlook entirely, and we are very grateful about it. Army Day before now, we have no chairs. What we have are benches that we provide manually for the students to learn. Then we don't have doors into our offices or into the school rather. And again, we don't have windows. But today we have windows, we have door. Then the structure, we have the dilapidated structure. From the classroom, you'll be seeing the sky. But today, that is a thing of the past. Now, again, we equally see that the school has a perimeter fence, which we don't have before. Like as we are here, during school hour, hoodlums normally come to attack us. But with the perimeter fencing now, I think that will be a thing of the past.
Yeah, I'm very excited as well. And Above all, the governor is very, very, very excited. You know, we came here when the school was in a very, very bad shape. And the governor made a commitment that he has declared a state of emergency. And immediately the instructions were given, and what you are seeing today is as a result of the decisive steps of the governor in ensuring that every Edo child has a place in destiny. So we're all excited. You can see the students are all happy and excited all around the premises. Teachers are excited. We even have more intakes. There are new intakes from the community, and everybody is happy to go to school. So that's the plan of the government, and that's the vision of His Excellency, Senator Monday Okpebholo.
Critical stakeholders in Nigeria's legal system have stressed the need for more training of judicial officers to keep them abreast with emerging digital realities. The stakeholders made the call at the ongoing digital workshop for Federal High Court judges and judicial officers in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State.
The rapid evolution of digital technologies has introduced new dimensions to the administration of justice, presenting both opportunities and challenges. As digital transformation accelerates, judicial systems increasingly encounter cases involving digital rights, which include cybercrime, data protection, and misinformation. These developments require judges to have a robust understanding of the emerging legal landscape that governs the digital space. Judges from the Federal High Courts and National Industrial Court gather in Ikot Ekpene, Akwa Ibom State to re-evaluate ways to improve their capacity with knowledge, skills, and tools to handle digital rights cases effectively while upholding human rights principles within the Nigerian context.
As custodian of justice, it behoves on your lordship to approach this question with right-based lens, ensure that our jurisprudence align with national constitutional guarantees as well as international human rights norms. We must also remain particularly mindful of vulnerabilities faced by women, children, and marginalized communities in the digital space.
The event, jointly organized by the National Human Rights Commission, Paradigm Initiative, and the National Judicial Institute, seeks ways to strengthen judicial capacity in the area of digital rights and cyber governance.
I live in the reality of many challenges that we have today. Data abuse, cybercrime, and many of those issues become controversial, but when we get the chance to seek the intervention of your lordships, you bring help towards justice. And the truth is, without justice, there is no peace. Without peace, democracy is a joke.
This workshop, therefore, is both timely and critical. As custodians of justice, judicial officers must be equipped with the knowledge, tools, and adaptive skills to interpret laws in contexts unimagined just a decade ago. Let us engage with candor and courage. Let us dissect emerging trends, analyze global best practices, and contextualize solutions for Nigeria's unique realities.
This workshop represents a major step in efforts to reposition the judiciary for a wide range of opportunities, as well as challenges of the digital era. Participants are optimistic that this will help the judiciary remain relevant in the new digital era.
Taking a moment now, when we return, we go to Delta State and tell you about the Aniocha South grassroots support program, amongst other stories. Do stay with us. Welcome back. Residents in Warri Southwest local government area of Delta State are voicing strong opposition after being left out of the Independent National Electoral Commission's INEC's recent delineation exercise. At a joint media briefing in Warri, Leaders from 3 communities called for their immediate relisting and creation of independent electoral wards to reflect their population size and civic contributions.
On behalf of the chairman,
On April the 4th, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, officially presented the fieldwork report on the delineation of the Warri Federal Constituency to stakeholders and representatives of the 3 ethnic groups involved, asking them to review and revert.
exercise.
The report turned out to be a divisive one, as the Shakiri, on one hand, decried the delineation as being arbitrary and tantamount to injustice against their people, while the Ijo lauds the exercise as having corrected past injustices. Following that report, these community representatives say they were completely excluded from the document, despite their long-standing political and historical presence. They are demanding the inclusion of their communities in the report.
INEC must immediately reinstate the names of Kusimi community, Egweregbene community, and Tikedo Kusimi communities into the official list of communities in Warri Southwest Local Government Council. INEC must recognize and create separate electoral wards for each of these communities in line with their population and voting capacity. The relevant authorities must investigate this act of exclusion and treat it as a violation of our constitutional and democratic rights. The media, civil society, and all justice-loving Nigerians must stand with us in ensuring that fairness, transparency, equity is achieved.
We are more than this. So that's why there are a lot of agitations to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court found it was that this is not proper. INEC should come and conduct another ward delineation. So as they come to do ward delimitation, they remove our name. This is the current one, and this is why we are here. They have removed our name now.
They argue that Kusimi, Egweregbene, and Tikedo Kusimi, which are Ijo-speaking communities, are not informal settlements, but legally recognized communities with a track record of civic engagement, including participation in past elections within Ward 1, Units 22 and 27 of Warri Southwest.
They remove Kusimi community, they remove Egweregbene community, and they remove Tikedo Kusimi community. That is our grievance. And these are wards we have been voting for over 2-3 years.
We have been voting even in the National Population Commission. Our names are there. You see Kusimi community in the record. But when they did this delineation, we now discovered that they removed our community name from the INEC register. We don't know why they did what they did. So we felt that we have been disenfranchised.
While INEC is yet to conclude work on the final report, the people are unwavering in their demand for intervention from all levels of government to reverse what they describe as a serious violation of their constitutional rights. They have vowed not to remain silent while their identity and future are erased.
Going by the federal system in Nigeria, the local government plays a vital role in rural development, and its closeness to the people allows them to understand and address local needs more effectively. This played out today as the chairman of Aniocha South local government area of Delta State, Mr. Jude Chukwuwike, gathered over 100 farmers for an empowerment program to prepare them for the new planting season and increase their yield amid rising food demands. In his remarks, the chairman reiterated his administration's dedication to strengthening food security and empowering rural farmers to become self-reliant contributors to the local economy.
Because of our electioneering campaigns, we did make this promise that we're going to empower our farmers, not just the farmers, we're very intentional, the community farmers, the real farmers. And haven't made that promise, we needed to keep it. So we
took a very detailed profiling of the community farmers. Like you can see here, they are farmers, is their occupation. So we did it deliberately to make sure that the real people are empowered. So what you have here today are the community farmers. We did it so that productivity can increase, and if we are not feeding the nation, we should be able to feed Aniocha South. So it was quite intentional.
For many of the beneficiaries, the support comes at a crucial time as they prepare for the new planting season and strive to increase their yield.
Just from our chairman.
An encouragement, and I thank the local government chairman for the initiative, and I pray he will do more. This is an encouragement, a huge one, and it will go a long way.
In Rivers State, the Nigerian Navy has intensified its clampdown on oil theft, dismantling 9 illegal refining sites and seizing about 173,000 liters of suspected stolen petroleum products. And that's according to a statement. The operation carried out by the Tactical Riverine Assault Squadron team of the Nigerian Navy ship Pathfinder targeted several camps located within Ogba Egbemandoni local government area. The commander of NNS Pathfinder says the sites were discovered and destroyed during an intelligence-led operation. No arrests were made during the raid as the suspect reportedly fled the scene upon sighting the patrol team. Bayelsa State, once praised for its relative calm, is witnessing a worrying uptick in court-related activities, and the police command has raised concern over recent attacks linked to suspected cultists. Addressing journalists in Yanagwa, the Commissioner of Police, Francis Idu, says the tide is turning, with arrests already being made and investigations underway. He assured residents that the command has deployed tactical units and intelligence teams to tackle the situation and praised residents who share vital information, assuring them that the police will continue working round the clock to restore peace and safety in the state.
90% of the information we have at our disposal indicate that it's an intra-cult rivalry to take out the leadership so that some other capons can rise within the layers in the anticipated profits they are going to gain from acrimonies. With the support of the citizens, we carefully aggregated all intelligence and information disposed to us to track and arrest many of the culprits. So with this surge recently, we had to fall back on the citizens again, and we're able to get many of those involved in the violence to account for their conduct. We've been able to restore the social flow and the secular flow of social harmony within this domain. And I assure you that with the review of our technique and fresh hands we've been able to lapel and liaise with, we've been able to map out strategies that will further enhance citizen security here. And I implore citizens to continue to report on other citizens who are afflicting and affronting them.
That's the program today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Melinda Akinlami.